Hey guys, so what you're looking at here is a breeding pair of polar parrot red point hybrids who are attempting to commandeer the spot that has been the black ghost knifefish's spot for probably about a year now. It did not go too well for them, so let's talk about it. You're probably thinking, David, what the heck is this? You promised us chaos. This doesn't look like chaos. And it's not. But this is absolutely part of the reason why the chaos I'm going to show you later even occurred in the first place. We're 1 day away from my 360-gallon aquarium being delivered. It's arriving tomorrow. So what that means for me is I finally had to break down the last of the aquariums on the wall where all the new tanks are going. The final tank was my 125-gallon tank that has some of my favorite fish that I have in the whole entire fish room, including my pearl cichlids, my heckelei, my albino G-Ficus tapajos, and more, such as the rest of my starry night cichlids. He's back there, you just can't see him. That's what they do. So the cause of all the chaos in the first place is the fact that I had to find places to put all of these fish. And unfortunately, the bulk of them ended up in the 240 temporarily until their 180 arrives. And who even knows when that's going to be, but at least I am getting the 240 tomorrow. There he is, you can see him a little bit better now. So basically I ended up putting all of my very hardy fish in this tank. In other words, ones that I'm not too worried about. Some of my more delicate fish, however, went into different tanks, like the first one you saw in this video. That was a quarantine tank that I had set up for fish that I did not purchase at Aquashella this year. And I actually put both pearl cichlids upstairs in my 75-gallon temporarily. However, the subdominant male pearl cichlid kept chasing the female around and nipping up her tail. She does not want anything to do with him, so I took him out and put him in the 240. And now, as a punishment, the dominant male gets to chase him around all day and all night. He's not going to hurt him, but, you know. I put my delicate cichlids in the cichlid grow out tank and also my true parrot cichlid because I do not want anything to happen to him. He's hiding. This is the best spot in the tank. He's already the tank boss. The chaos that you're going to see here is completely my fault. There's too many fish in this tank, and unfortunately, until the other two tanks get set up, there's not a whole lot I can do about it. These two buttes here are trying to commandeer this vertical wood log that I set up for him. That's been my black ghost knifefish's spot for a really long time. And as you can see, he is not having it. I know you may think that these guys are blind and innocent and not very aggressive, but if you piss one of these black ghost knifefish off, you are gonna regret it. Look at that mouth. Don't worry though, I did end up stepping in and intervening so that this does not happen constantly, because you know how aggressive any kind of convict hybrid can be. They're a-holes, but I mean, look at them, they sure are pretty. The real problem here is that there's a Synodontis taking up his spot that's not normally in there because he's hiding, because his spot got taken away. Normally that Synodontis is with Fonzie my fire eel up front. However, some of my blood parrots have started to occupy that spot somehow. They're huge. I don't even know how they fit in there. So this fight did end up ending well, and I'll show you in a minute here what it actually did. So I ended up evicting the Synodontis. I moved the cave around so that the entrance does not face these two, and I also put in this ugly half log. And what that does is it's another line of sight break that comes between the black ghost knifefish and these guys over here. And as you can see, the black ghost knifefish has already taken up his usual residence. However, all the commotion definitely freaked out a bunch of the other fish in the tank. Even Fonzie, who I hardly ever see during the day, got freaked out. He's like, screw this, I'm out of here. So this is his other favorite hide. I've got this big wall of plants in the back of the tank, and he just scoots his body in between it. Don't worry, there is no possible way for him to get out. There is duct tape. But this is what happens when you have too many fish and too small of a tank. I mean, this tank was already overstocked before all these guys got in here. I think they'll be fine for a couple weeks. I don't know. So tell me what you think. Would you have done the same thing that I did? Would you have set up some more tanks to put them in there temporarily? Personally, I just felt like they would be better off in an already established tank, and I didn't want to risk losing any of them. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more updates on the 360 as that progresses. Until next time.